Hey everyone, it's new bike day. Well, not for me. It's new bike day for Hudson. See, Hudson's been working hard to save up for a full suspension bike. He's had a bike on order since April, but kept getting pushed back further and further. They were hopeful, last I heard, that it was going to come in August or September. But then I was hearing other reports of them actually saying, if you want to order this bike, and it was Ibis Ripley, by the way, if you want to order this Ibis Ripley, you're going to be looking into 2022, at least a year out. And it's a great looking bike, but that is a long time to wait. And that's a really long time to wait. So it was actually a little ironic. We actually just got an email today stating that Ibis has discontinued the 2021 Ripley, that it is no longer available. And even though we had it on order, the company we ordered it from completely, because of Ibis discontinuing it, completely had to cancel the order for us. So that's a bummer in the sense that he's not going to get Ibis Ripley. But the positive news is, which is really good news, is that he got another bike, and that, given the state of bikes today and the availability or the lack thereof, it's pretty remarkable. So I've been keeping my eye on other bikes, similar bike websites, for a while, checking out some of the major brands, just seeing if we would find something that would work. And just so happened a couple of days ago to be checking on this one major brand's website, and they had a really good 29er full suspension in stock, his size, and it was less than 10 miles away from us. So, worst case scenario, I'm like, okay, it's not the Ibis Ripley that you wanted, but it's 10 miles away. It's not going to hurt to drive out there, to check it out, to see what it's like. And to be honest with you, neither one of us has ever ridden a full suspension bike before. So at the very least, worst case scenario, you drive 10 miles, you get to try out a full suspension bike and get a feel for what it's like. So we hopped in the car, drove 10 miles to the bike shop, and you know what? Not surprised at all, but he quickly fell in love. Now, I try to talk him out of it because this is a lot of money to drop. It's a lot of money to drop on anything, but it's a lot of money to drop on a bike. But he was decided. He was assured that this was what he wanted to do. So here's this new bike. The Giant Rain 29-2. Now, it's a great looking bike. I've always personally liked Giant's frame design with the curves, the curved top tube. The coloration of the bike is great. It's a very subtle. I think it's called like a dark chameleon. It's a beautiful, subtle color and then sparkles in the sun. This bike has a 146 millimeter RockShox Deluxe Select Plus in the rear, and then it actually has a 170 millimeter RockShox Yari RC in the front. Now, probably not the greatest. I mean, the Ripley had slightly better, but we're also talking the Ripley only had 120 mil in the front, and this has 170. So, talking 50 mil difference, quite substantial. Nice. So we're going from trail bike to really what's full enduro. And many of the reviews and things I've read and heard about this Giant Rain is that it rides much more, not so much like an enduro bike, but like a long trail bike. A really long travel trail bike. So having now ridden this bike myself out in the trails a little bit, Hudson actually did let me ride for a few minutes. It is fast. It is especially fast on the downhill. Now this bike moves. Maybe it's because the hardtails we're coming from and my Roscoe 6 is slow as mud, but this bike is just full on speedy. And it's powered by Shimano's SLX drivetrain, which is a really nice upgrade to the drivetrain that he has. It's a nice step up from what he has. And the biggest upgrade I've noticed, though, with this bike, surprisingly, is the brakes. It is the sheer stopping power of these brakes. I almost went over the bars the first time I tried to stop on the trail. These Shimano 4-piston MT520s stop fast and they stop hard. Now I'm used to needing multiple fingers and a few seconds squeeze to stop my Roscoe to get the thing to barely slow down. All you need on this bike is a slight squeeze with one finger, and you're done. Like, you're stopped, dead. It's crazy. I've never experienced brakes like that, and I'm sure there are better brakes out there, but these brakes, like, they stop you quick. And in some respects, it was almost dangerous because I'm so used to having to just give a long, hard squeeze, full-fisted squeeze on my Roscoe to just go bloop, and you're done. It was crazy. Now the bike is riding on Maxxis Minion DHR2s in the rear and Maxxis Assegai in the front. They're not set up tubeless yet, tubeless ready. We just need to order new valve stems, add the sealant, and then we're good to go. Now, if you want to check out some of the more of the geometry and specs on the bike, I'll leave a link in the description. You can check out the website, and there's tons of other videos that actually go into this detail. Bottom line, we found a new bike in this day and age where it's so hard to find any bikes. It was really sweet, Giant Rain 29.2, beautiful looking bike, great drivetrain, solid suspension, just really fast, lots of fun. Hudson is happy, and you know, part of being a father is you're happy when your kids are happy. So very excited for him. Jealous as all get out, but still excited for him that he was able to get his bike. And you know, I'm glad he didn't have to wait any longer, because you know, sometimes the best bike is the bike you can ride right now. Yeah, I saw that.
It's awesome. I'm gonna just dump the block here.
Dude, don't hurt your back.
No, it's
all right.
Light. Can I take it home?
No.
It's cool.
What are you gonna do with it?
In my room.
No, we gotta move that. We have to move that thing.
It's not that bad. It's cool.
I'm gonna guess. Are you gonna carry it up that big steep hill?
If I get to keep it. There's the road right there. It's cool.
It is cool, but
I wonder.
let me see. Let's finish the ride first, now if you wanna. If you still want to come back and get it. I'm not helping you carry it up.
No, I would do it for that. That's cool.
All right.
That's just like unique.
It is unique. Here's a Smedley find. An old Ford Motor Company. You can make out there. Ford Motor Company 289 block. It's just sitting at Smedley, and of course my son, being who he is, had to hike back in and carry it out because he wanted an engine block. I mean, what 16-year-old boy wouldn't want an engine block? When I was 16, I had a 1969 Mustang that had a 289 in it. Well, he doesn't have the car because he can't find 69 Mustangs for what I paid nowadays, but he does have a 289 engine block. So we're gonna have to look and find a date on it, but pretty cool find at Smedley. A 289 Ford Motor Company engine block. I need a good outro. Any ideas? Let me know if I'm just not good at outros, but hope you're all, stay safe. That's overplayed. I don't have anything. I'll see you later.